I'm a program manager for a project that installs communication systems aboard different ships, primarily U.S. Navy support ships. Why volunteer? I mean, that's all I've known. You know, growing up, you know, my dad was in the fire department. Before I was born, my dad was in the fire department. I grew up around the fire department. I was always around the fire department. He was a volunteer firefighter. I never considered making a career out of this. I feel like that I can contribute. I have a lot to add. You know, one of my passions is teaching, and you know, I feel, you know, in this type of career, this type of service, you know, there's a lot of people that need to learn. And you know, my job being an engineer, you know, one of the things I always do is ask the question why. I want to know why this. Why do we do this? Why do we do that? And I feel it's important to understand, and you know, I like taking the time explaining to other people why we do the things the way we do them. A lot of our information systems that we have, you know, I've pretty much been the person that will help manage, administer those sites, and if anybody has any issues, you know, I'm the one that will end up helping out. I have an 8-year-old son, and you know, he looks up to me. He does whatever I want to do. He wants to, whatever I do, he wants to do. And I feel that, you know, if I can set a good example for him, that's what I'm going to do. Because I know he's looking at me. No matter if I see him, you know, watching me or not, he's going to do whatever I do. And, you know, why? Because that's what my dad does. And, you know, I get a lot out of that, and it's an honor for somebody to look up to you. You know, so I have my 8-year-old son that looks up to me, but I know that there's other people that look up to me as well. I need to improve. I want to be healthier, not only for my family, but for the fire department. I want to set an example. So, you know, something I started probably about 4 years ago was to improve my fitness. And one of the things that I took up, a new passion that I have was running. You know, I started running a little bit, you know, every week to training for a half marathon, to running a marathon, to this year to training for triathlons. It's just, you know, a passion that I've had. You know, I feel healthier now. I feel like that now, you know, me saying, you need to be a better firefighter. You need to be healthier. That's one way I feel that I can help, and setting that example of, you know, pushing yourself to do things you never would have thought you could do. Be the person that is needed, you know, to be available when somebody needs help. You know, when they're struggling, when they're at their worst time. You know, being the Goose Creek difference is being the one that can help them up, being the one that can, you know, offer them a little bit of hope, and showing them that, you know, we're here for you. We'll help you in whatever way we can, and you know, how can we make your day better? Why don't you check out the fire department? You know, a lot of times it's, well, I don't have time. I don't want to be the firefighter. I don't want to go run into a burning building. And I tell a lot of people, well, you don't have to do that. You know, even with where I work, you know, doing communication systems and IT, there's plenty of people that, you know, I just interact with on a daily basis. Like, you know, I really could use somebody with your skill set just to help out. You know, even if you don't want to run into a burning building, you can be the person that when the computer's not working, they need help troubleshooting something else, you could just help with that.